Welcome to Awaken Soul podcast. This is Tin, your woman in mission. I'm a wife, a mom of 2 boys, a woman in business, and an awakened soul with a mission to provide a supportive platform for individuals navigating life's challenges, seeking abundance, and yearning for true happiness and purpose based on real life stories. This isn't just a podcast. It's your companion for those moments when you need a dose of positivity, motivation, inspiration, or just a gentle nudge toward wisdom. Join me and get ready to awaken your soul, embrace life's totality, and embark on paths towards a more enriched and purposeful existence. At Awaken Soul, there's no judgment, only a safe space for authentic expression and genuine connection. The journey starts here. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the very first episode of Awaken Soul. And I'm incredibly grateful to have you join me on this new journey. Thank you. Thank you. Today, I want to share the story behind why I embarked on this path and why Awaken Soul came to be. So it all started back in 2017 when I launched my blog, that's wondermom.ph, with the intention of inspiring fellow mothers and sharing my experiences as a working mom. At the time, blogging was a thing, and I was very new to entrepreneurship and to motherhood, but whenever I meet co-moms and share experiences, how I juggle life being a mom and a businesswoman, I would normally get a push from them. That, hey, why not you create your own blog? And I'd go like, I don't know, and why would I even do that? I get feedbacks that it's just so amazing how I keep up with it, and there's just so much to learn about motherhood, more so when you carry different hats in a day. Honestly, they'd see me as a super mom, and there's actually just so much pressure to it. But I get that a lot that I finally considered the idea. So upon considering, I was thinking, okay, so I'm very busy every day as a mom and with a business to take charge to. How will I ever get myself into blogging? And so I checked out with different friends exploring who can provide this service or help me out. And luckily, I found Faye and April of Nedref Marketing. And thanks to them, they just made my life so much easier in setting up the blog. So yes, ladies, if you're listening to this podcast, thank you so much for helping me sort everything out. And here in this podcast, I'd like to give back. So as much as possible, I'd be giving credit to whoever it's due. If not for you guys, I'm not going to be here on this journey. And so also, because some of you here may have the same dilemma as me, basically sharing this story might just actually give you an idea on how and where to start or how to start even. Because honestly, my work and my family is my priority. And at the time, the blogging, how I see it, is just an extra time of effort and work. But it's actually the urge of the many I have spoken that drove me to working on it. I didn't know it was meant for something bigger. And so they started to urge me to have a public Instagram account. And it took me a while to actually say yes to it. I have been wanting my socials to be private. And probably I just think too much. And I worry too much. So it took a lot of convincing that I need to consider. So I just told them that we have to control the content. And so we came up with certain topics. And so that's how it began. And as my online presence grew, I found myself pulled in different directions, and the pressure of social media began to dictate that direction of my content, a path that actually did not wholly align with my true priorities. Then, pandemic came, and it sparked a time of deep reflection and introspection. I realized I wasn't actually enjoying what I'm doing. I wasn't totally happy with social media. In fact, I had to stop for more than half a year without doing any post. Friends would even check me out if I'm doing okay because I totally stopped posting both in my public and private accounts. And so they began to wonder, Then a lot of things happened we call life. So during this period, I experienced a profound awakening, a stirring within my soul that led me to reevaluate my priorities and purpose. I was put in deep trials in my personal, family, and business life. So much had happened that made me out of focus, and I thought I was weak. And for the first time again, I felt I was in my darkest times. I found myself sobbing and crying alone. And with my personality, I don't like to share to anyone whenever I'm dealing with something. You would normally still see me smiling and in my usual self, just probably not my best self, but still that positive me, even I'm going through things. I don't want anyone to be involved with my problems, and I'd rather keep it to myself, probably, unless I couldn't handle it anymore. Only one person would know, and that's my husband, Paul. He'd see through my eyes. Even I'd say I'm fine and okay, he knows when something is up. During these times, I kept asking why it has been happening to me. And why me? Normally, when we're going through something, it's always one of the most normal questions. Why me? Why me? And why now? Like, pandemic has brought so much chaos to everyone, and here I am going through betrayals and mischiefs. And all the more questioning myself. And I felt so lost. And most of the time, I'd find myself somewhere alone. Lost in words, lost in thoughts, and I just cry. And I have to hold it when someone is around me. So actually, my bathroom was the best spot for me. I cry whenever I shower. It's the best time to release my tears, my pains, my worries, and fears. Seeking a deeper understanding of my soul's journey and purpose. I don't even know what's wrong with me, but I know I'm at my weakest point in my life, but I have to fight it. Then, I was thinking to share a piece of me and my life's journey. I attempted to transition from blogging to vlogging this time. Vlogging is the thing. I was actually encountering so much hesitations. To friends who know me well, I'm very uncomfortable facing in front of the camera, more so if I need to talk. On top of that, before I considered it seriously, I had so much pressure because I would share the idea to friends and I'd get a lot of questions like, what's my preparations? Where do I plan to video or record myself? And will I be setting up a space or a studio perhaps? And even up to the cameras and microphones that I will be using. And I'd go like, should I really do this? So this actually kept me to hanging. So this just remained to be an idea until one day it was a very busy day and I don't know what came to my mind. As soon as I get home, it was very quiet. The kids were out on a play date and so no one is gonna bother me. And I felt like there was this little voice whispering to me, why not now? You know, that famous tagline of Nike, just do it. That little voice was telling me, just don't be bothered. Just don't think too much and just do it now, like now. And so I just grabbed my DJI and I did not even care how I'm going to look like. And poof, there I got myself in front of the camera and basically talk without script. And I was even actually in my bed. And I did not even think too much. All I care about is just for myself to get started and no expectations. I just get on with it without even checking if I have enough lipsticks or blush on or whatever. And this is to everyone out there, to those who have been thinking or considering in doing something for themselves, for your life. I mean, I'm urging you to just start with it and get going because you'll never know where it's going to take you. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm telling you, it's never going to be. You just got to start and improve from there, just like what I did. So I just dropped all the hesitations. I just dropped all the worries and I just put myself out there and just try and just get curious. By the way, that video is up on my YouTube channel, wondermom.ph. That's W with an A, not O. So, basically, yeah, that was just the starting point of my vlogging. Like, I did do vlog, but it's more of a video travel sort of. And, it's actually the very first episode where I actually tried to do something that's so uncomfortable for me and just embraced it. And yeah, like I said, you'll never know where it's going to take you. And so I finally got myself in and I did not expect to get positive feedbacks. I was I wasn't even going out for it. I wasn't ready, most probably, but all I hear was encouragement and that it was raw, unfiltered, and relatable. So it felt so good. But then I realized it wasn't enough. I was really deep seeking inside me the true purpose of why I have put myself out there. Why? And I realized I'm still lost and I'm not ready. I'm still not comfortable. I'm still finding myself. So why push it? I realized I can't help others out there who's going through the feelings as I do if I'm not even ready myself. And so I decided to focus with myself. And so if you've noticed or if you're going to check out my YouTube channel, I think I just posted like 3 episodes or 2 probably, and that's it. I did have other contents that I wasn't even able to post it online. So I just decided that I have to focus with myself. And thank you to my soul sister, MJ, as she was going through life's adversity as well. She shared with me some of the famous podcasts where you can actually relate as how life is. People from all walks of life who is going through the same challenges as me. So I started listening. The likes of Jay Shetty and Lewis House. I'd spare some time just to listen to topics I feel related. To stories I feel I can connect and stories where I can feel better. And most important, I can learn. And yes, it did help me. It helped me process. It takes so much commitment. I listen when I'm done showering, while putting my makeup on, or even while dressing up, or even when I'm in bed. Rather watching Netflix, I'd spend time listening to these podcasts instead. It has given me a lot of better perspective in life. It was like a healing process for me, actually. Then, that was nearly end of the year of 2022, when 3 friends shared to me their Reiki healing experience, and I was so new to it, never heard of it even. But I took it as a sign probably that I should go for it and would help me with my healing journey. I didn't know everything is planned out for me. And so I finally decided to try it out because my friend Maria shared her wonderful healing journey, and I was having goosebumps literally while listening to her experience. And so yes, I was booked by Des 2 days just before the year ends. And the experience was nothing short of extraordinary. It was my first time, and I did not actually know what to expect. I was just there. It's more of for exploration. But as we started, tears flowed freely during the session, and I felt it was a feel-good release of what was holding me back. I found myself drifting into a realm of white, billowing clouds. Yet, each time, I keep attempting to just ground myself back to reality. But I just keep coming back to that clouds until it dawned on me and I told myself, stop resisting. Just let it flow. And as I surrendered myself to that vision, there was this white bird flew in front of my eyes, just staring at me like it's telling me, it's gonna be okay. And so then I just let it float. I did not realize I was on delta state already. In meditation, the delta state refers to a profoundly deep level of relaxation and inner stillness. It's akin to the state where your mind is extremely calm and you're completely present in the moment, similar to deep sleep. Achieving the delta state in meditation can actually lead you to profound insights, emotional healing, and a sense of profound peace and renewal. I never knew nor expected that I can actually be on that state. After that initial Reiki session, little did I realize it was just the beginning of a profound journey. As the new year unfolded, I found myself crossing paths with countless individuals who guided me along my path of awakening. It's challenging to put into words, especially to those who may not fully grasp the concept, but each encounter, each experience propelled me further along my awakening journey and towards discovering my purpose. I was actually doubting it at first, but now I know the answer why. I could delve into the intricacies of each experience, but in essence, this journey has been a series of synchronicities, a string of moments where one person led me to another, and one experience unfolded into the next. Reflecting on how the universe orchestrated these connections leaves me just in awe. From where I stand now, contemplating the path I've traveled, it's almost surreal. I once deemed certain aspirations impossible, yet through this journey, which I would be very happy to share with you all, I've come to understand that impossibility is a merely construct and that the universe holds infinite possibilities for those open to receiving its guidance. My friend, Erica, calls it quantum leaping. And indeed, I feel like an entirely different person with a broader, more open perspective on life as a whole. This journey, as I've come to understand, it has been transformative in every sense. And now, here I am. I'm finally making my way into the world of podcasting. It's funny to think back January of last year when I met Ivan on a very random situation, urging me to share my voice with the world. He believed in me even when I wasn't sure of my own path. I recall how Ivan and his partner offer classes in the US for manifestation. It was an opportunity I hesitated to seize at the time. I was still navigating, uncertain of my direction, and so I did not take it seriously. He was urging me to share my voice with the world. He saw the potential in me, even I wasn't sure of my own path yet. But January again, this year, this idea of podcasting just resurfaced with even greater intensity. The push to start a podcast felt stronger than ever. In the spiritual world, we call it downloads. And I knew it was time to embrace it. It dawned on me that perhaps this was my purpose all along. To share? No, to learn first. To share, to shine a light, and to empower others. In a world that craves positivity and kindness, I've come to understand that sometimes one must traverse darkness to illuminate the path for others. In short, you just really have to go through life. And for you to be able to learn and rise up from there and empower others. I'm far from perfect, still learning and growing, but I know deep down that I'm ready. Ready to share, ready to inspire, ready to lead in my own imperfect yet authentic way. Now looking back, I understand why things did not align back then. I needed more clarity, deeper understanding, and a wealth of knowledge and experiences to truly embark on this journey. It's become clear to me that everything has its right divine timing, and now that time is upon me. The direction I sought in the past was clouded, focused mainly on empowering perspectives about business. Considering my role as a working mom, I have been very sure that if there are certain topics I should focus on, and it's only about business. However, along this journey, I've come to realize that life demands a holistic approach. It's about nurturing the mind, the body, and the soul to find not just a path, but one's true purpose. This realization has been profound, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all aspects of our being. As I embrace this understanding, I step forward with a newfound sense of purpose and clarity, ready to share my experiences and insights with the world. This time, the time is now, and I am ready to embark on this transformative journey wholeheartedly, embracing the path that lies ahead. It's my time to give back in my own little way. I was once you. So let's discover the transformative power of spirituality and relationships, uncover motivational messages that propel your career, and learn how to infuse spirituality into the fabric of your work, business, and beyond. I can't wait to share more of my life's journey with you as I uncover the path to another, leading me from one person to another. You will be surprised how the universe works things out for you in your most unexpected ways. Just trust me. As we come to the end of today's episode, I want to express my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for staying with me and listening to my story. As we journey forward together, I can't wait to delve into more insightful topics that touch on every aspect of our lives, from love and relationships to personal growth and resilience. Also, if you're into the exploration of spirituality, let's explore it all, hand in hand, heart to heart. If you feel connected to what we've shared today and want to join me on this journey of growth and discovery, I invite you to subscribe to the Awakened Soul podcast. Together, we will continue to learn, grow, and inspire one another in ways we never thought possible. And if there's any topic you wish to discuss, please send me a DM in my Instagram account. That's wondermom.ph. That's W with an A. And thank you once again for being a part of this beautiful journey. Stay tuned for more meaningful topics and insightful explorations in the episodes to come. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and never forget to embrace the magic of gratitude in every moment. This is Tin, your woman in mission, signing off. See you soon.